Anyways, what I'm going to show you is that it is not only practical, but also very easy to create your own imaginary dessert snack. Welcome to Aries season. First thing, burn the beans. Second thing, after your roommates come and find you and tell you that you've burnt your beans, salvage what amount of beans you can and rice those beans using a potato. The potato ricer is a very new addition to my family of cookingware. However, it has brought me just an immense amount of joy just in the time that I've had it. Look at that. Incredible. Now you're going to add about a heaping tablespoon of Dutch chocolate powder. This is the stuff that makes Oreos so dark, and I know this because I don't bake Oreo cookies, but my roommate does. And this is a thank you, shout out, thank you for the Dutch chocolate. Now, just the wrong way to do this is to get gloves, and that is because you'll see in some of the further steps that it's essential that you mix your beans with your bare hands using a bowl that is small enough to show off your doily tablecloth, okay? Essential. Once you get it to a nice brick like this, add your sugar. Powdered sugar, about enough to make it as sweet as a crepe, but like the crepe filling, not like the crepe breading, because this is your filling. And then add a little, no, actually, no, you could not, okay. No, girl, no. And that was the end of the cooking experiment. Just kidding, add vanilla. 1 cup of rice flour, 1.5 cups of rice flour. Touch it. Add hot water. Mix it. Stir it. It should be goopy. That's what dough looks like when I'm falling asleep. So this could have been right. This could have been exactly how the dough should look. However, add more rice flour because you're insecure. Mix that in. End up with something looking a little bit stiffer, a little bit more like you're baking bread. We're not baking bread. This won't rise. None of this made any sense, but once you've steamed the dough for approximately as long as it takes to find an alternative camera to film the rest of the video on, break it apart into as many pieces as feels right for your household. You'll find that your dough has become stiffer than you anticipated, and in breaking it apart, you might need the aid of a spoon. You may have noticed that I've sprinkled cornstarch all over my cutting board. This is master level baker's chef's kitchen knowledge, and I'm sharing it with just everyone here today. These top secrets and more if you subscribe to my channel, where I will be delivering at least one top secret chef, master chef, chef's table secret. That didn't work. Rolling is the key. Rolling slowly, rolling forcefully, rolling with purpose. Roll out your dough into about the thickness of 3 tortillas, raw, not cooked. Then put your beans in and just close it. Closing is a matter of trial and error, or so I learned. Suspecting some foul science play, the dough, for some reason, will not stick to itself, and I couldn't tell you what was causing this problem, but it made the closure of this dumpling particularly sad, and I would say this one got about a C minus by my record. Let me know if you feel differently. There he is, beautiful. This method takes a slightly different approach to rolling it out in that I allowed the dough to be slightly thicker. You might say, is this because your dough is drying out? Are you losing steam? Yes. Yes, I was. Wash your hands. For the final closure type, I attempted to make an empanada. An empanada is made just by folding your dough in half and then pressure being placed around the outside such that it sticks. Then cut it so that it looks like very cute, so that people want to eat this. Because if you try to make your roommates eat black bean stuffed rice dumplings, they probably don't want to eat it unless it looks like this. Absolutely adorable. Don't you agree? Cut it with your kitchen scissors. I would never use craft scissors to do this. You don't know where your craft scissors have been. If you find yourself immensely tired at this point in the process, don't worry. The end is almost here, of the video as well. Cut away. Get your empanadas all day. Checking on our steamed dumplings, steaming up a whole storm. As you can see, many of the poorer quality dumpling closures have cracked at the top. The higher quality empanada press has maintained its structural integrity due to the superior engineering process. Dust away your... And there we have it, folks. Dumpling, empanada, black bean, filled, dessert, keto, friendly, gluten-free, dairy-free, invisible snack, imaginary snack. Looks delicious. Let's try some. It's very easy for life to slip away from us and for everything that you do to feel like a gosh darn disaster. But in all, these came out pretty good, and everyone was fairly happy with them, and we ate them.